Welcome back to your own digital platform, Prudence Coaching English class. Students, previously we have discussed the line-by-line explanation from the poem The Way Through the Woods by Rudyard Kipling. Today we are going to discuss the question answer from this poem. Here we will get all the authentic question answer which will give you the full marks. So let's start. Before beginning the question answer, we will tell you the summary of the poem which will help you to frame your question answers of yourself. So let's start the summary of the poem. You know that the poem has been written in a disorganized manner. You can see there is 12 lines in the first stanza and the second stanza composed of 13 lines. Here there is a basic rhyming scheme which we will discuss in the question answer as well. So let's start the summary of the poem. The poem is actually about a road that existed in the past. It was shot 70 years ago. Then the poet describes that what happens in the poem. The poet is all about how nature thrives when humans are excluded from it. Actually, the poem describes the nature's supremacy over the human being. The poet here describes the lush green growth that has fostered the humans when they stopped moving through the forest. Not just the trees, but also the animals and the birds also started living carefully or started living carelessly inside the forest. We can see the growth of the trees without the human presence is very fast. We can see the other animals like ring-necked doves, the badgers also playing cheerfully inside the forest. And now we will come to the second stanza which gives us the description about some supernatural elements. We can see that the sea pools are being inhabited by the trouts in the late summer evening. And we can see also a woman is moving through the forest. It is something like that of the ghost which is moving through the forest at late summer evening. Next, he takes us about other supernatural elements. He gives us the introduction about other supernatural elements, like here we can see the presence of a horse's feet inside the forest in the late summer evening, and we can also see that this is a mist-laden state of solitude, mist-laden state of a single person living in this forest, or something like the supernatural elements which are present in this forest in this mist laden state. We can see the other things such as that here we can see the rider and the horses which is moving through the forest at late summer evening. So these are the supernatural elements which are discussed in the poem. Now we are going to start the question answer from this poem. So let's start the question answer. You will find the questions in your book and we will discuss the answers as well, but you will find the question and the answer on the screen. Both of them will be there. So let's start the question answer. Here is the first question from the comprehension. So answer the following questions. What is hidden in the woods? An old road that was shut 70 years ago is hidden in the wood. Now the next question, how is it hidden? Weather, rain and plants have hidden the roads or hidden it. Now the next question, that is, why do the animals fear not men in the woods? The animal do not fear men in the woods because they are very few in number, or we can say very less number of humans there. Now the next question, what mysterious sounds one might hear in the woods? The mysterious sounds one might hear in the woods are an otter whistling to its mate, the beat of a horse's feet and the swish of a skirt in the dew. Now we will find the next question, that is, does the poem have a rhyme scheme? Yes, the poem have a rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme is A B C B A D E D D A D A A B C B A D E D D F D A and A. So here this is the rhyme scheme of the poem. Actually rhyme scheme depends on the last word, basically on the last word of each of the lines. Here if you follow, you will find in the first stanza there is 12 lines and in the next stanza there is 13 lines. So these two stanzas are following the basic rhyming scheme which we have discussed now. Now there is the next question, how is the word anemones pronounced? So here the pronunciation is anemones. Okay, the pronunciation is anemones. You can see the pronunciation written over there, but you have to listen the word carefully to pronounce it easily. Anemones. Okay, now we'll go for the next question. Where might the road have led? The road might have led to somewhere outside the woods. Now the next question, number G, why do you think it became disused? The road is disused as it was sought 70 years ago. Now we'll move for the next question, that is H. Do you like the poem? Can you say why? Yes, I like the poem. The reason is throughout the poem we get the picaresque description of the poet's past recollection of the road's condition and its present state. The beautiful natural scenario surrounding the road is mesmerizing with its visual and auditory symbols too. Therefore, I like the poem too much. Now we'll move to the second part of the question, to answer the following questions with reference to context. Now here is the line mentioned here. The first line is weather and rain have undone it again. The question is, what does it refer to? Answer, it refers to the road through the woods. Now the next question is, what has happened to it since then and how has it changed? This is the third question. Since then it remained underneath the heath and copies. Now we will discuss the second question which we have missed. The second question is, what happened to it years ago? Answer is, it was sought 70 years ago. Now we will move to the next question. Now B, as though they perfectly knew the old lost road through the woods. First question is, who knew this? Answer is, the horse and the rider knew this. Now the next question, what did they do on the road? Answer, by the road they went to the woods. Now the last question, and are the roads, the sounds and the people real or imaginary? Why? Answer, I think the road, the sounds and the people are imaginary, as no such things and people can exist in reality. So finally we have come to the end. If you like it, don't forget to subscribe, share and like our videos. Have a nice day students. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.